During mankind's time on Earth, a variety of cultures have had their days of glory, only to vanish and be replaced by others. Left behind as evidence that these cultures existed are their buildings. The great determination, advanced engineering and enormous effort manifest in these buildings, which were built hundreds or thousands of years ago, still impress and fascinate us today. And mankind keeps on building higher than ever and continuously challenges physical difficulties, seas, deserts, mountains, swamps. Nowadays our purposes are commercial rather than religious. Schedules extend over a few years rather than centuries, and technology is based on the power of machines, not muscular strength. New machines are continuously developed to give greater productivity, higher quality, and a better work environment. And this is the case not only for the biggest machines on the construction site. Small, well-adapted handheld tools are just as important.
Here on the west coast of Sweden, we have a large building project at the moment. Apartments have to be completed very soon. We're in the roofing stage at the moment, and as you can see, we have quite a lot to do, so I better get back to work.
Max Powerlight is a series of pneumatic tools for nailing and screw driving. These tools all combine low weight with high impact. Thanks to higher pressure, 20 bars instead of the normal 8, more air can be transported through the hose, even though it's thinner and more flexible than conventional hoses. Thanks to high impact, you can also nail in steel and concrete, where until now power-activated bolt guns were required. This series of well-balanced tools with their lower weight, lighter recoil and more flexible hoses makes work easier and reduces the risk of repetitive strain injury.
With the many thousands of nails to be driven in on this project, these tools are fantastic to work with. Small, compact, lightweight, powerful, couldn't be better.
When it comes to nailing, light is good, and HN90 is a light and strong tool with minimal recoil. HN90 weighs only 2.4 kilos, but is still one of the most powerful nail guns on the market. Use HN90 when you work in wood, for example in beams and walls and facing and panel work. Thanks to HN90's small size, you can easily work in narrow spaces. And with 300 nails in the magazine, you can work for quite a while before you have to reload. HS90 is a straight strip magazine version of HN90 for single fire only. The magazine, which takes 64 nails, is 40% shorter, which makes it very easy to work in narrow spaces. This contributes to HS90's excellent ergonomics. HN65 is a really small and smooth tool. It weighs only 1.9 kilos, which makes it very easy to work with. And with up to 400 nails in the magazine, it's very efficient. It also has an anti-double fire mechanism. Use it when nailing in wood, for example in facing and panel work, floorboards, and so on. When nailing fittings, joist hangs, nail plates, beam holders and the like, HN65J is the right choice. It's an anchor nail gun with unique nail steering which eliminates the risk of splintering and ricochet. HN65J weighs only 2 kilos. It's a safe tool with excellent ergonomics.
Considering the demands placed on the construction workers nowadays, it's a huge benefit to have tools of a high quality, easy to use. At the same time, the low recoil makes the working day much easier. You can come home at the end of a long, hard day and not feel that your body has taken such a pounding. So benefits are to be made by everybody. The fastening of steel and wooden beams to concrete foundations in many areas can be both a time-consuming and a noisy business. With the Max Powerlight system, you have low noise, less recoil, and the products themselves are very easy to use.
When nailing in concrete and steel, HN120, with its power and low weight, is a superior alternative to power-activated bolt guns. HN120 weighs only 2.9 kilos and has by far the lowest recoil on the market. Use HN120 when nailing in girders, joists and curtain walls. When using shorter nails in concrete and steel, for example in sheet metal beams and panels, HN25 is the right tool for the job. HN25 weighs only 2 kilos and has a very low noise level, only 79 decibels in concrete.
Fixing drywall boards and sheets is extremely easy using the Max Turbo Driver system. The tool itself is extremely lightweight and well balanced. It saves my shoulders and my arms. You don't have to use the pressure as a traditional application. So for me, this is the ideal tool.
When the nailing's done and it's time to screw plasterboard onto beams of wood or steel, our pneumatic screwdriver HVR41ST is there to help. Load 100 screws and work very fast. In only 0.06 seconds, the screw is shot into the board and then screwed tight the conventional way. HVR41ST's ergonomics are excellent. Very little hand power is required, and the extremely short work time gives very low arm strain. Regardless of which of our Max Powerlight tools you work with, the AKHL 1230E compressor is always at your service. AKHL 1230E is the core of the Max Powerlight pneumatic system, a compressor of the highest technology. AKHL 1230E has air sockets for both 8 and 20 bars, a unique performance for its size, and is very quiet at only 73 decibels. It also has a quiet mode of only 68 decibels. Everyone with experience of construction sites knows that the overall voltage fluctuates. The AKHL 1230E compressor works even at 180 volts, minimizing interruptions to the working process. That's the way it looks. The Max Powerlight family, at your service. Smaller, perfectly balanced and lighter, yet more powerful, for efficient work and an outstanding work environment.
Well, another good, successful day at work. We got the roof completed in time. It's looking pretty good here now, so I think I'll be on my way home and carry on with my own little project, building my own garage.